Let me say this. My mind was not made up before, but it is definitely made up now. And I will definitely be voting for Donald Trump because the weaponization of the legal system, it is so blatant, and this corruption cannot stand. Whether I like Donald Trump or not, which I don't, I feel that it is essential that I vote for him because I must stand against the lawfare that was put on display by the Democratic Party, Alvin Bragg, all of these folks. And it's a shame because I'm a New Yorker. I live here in New York. And as a black man who lives in the United States and in New York, I know what it's like to have the legal system used against you, specifically targeting you. So, I mean, bro, at the end of the day, to expect us to just sit back and watch this happen and just ride with it like it's okay, like we're stupid and we don't see what's going on, that's crazy. Because if you can do something like this to a former president of the United States, just imagine, people, imagine what they can do to us. I'm sorry, but I'm all in. Trump 2024.
Yes, I have never been sad like this. Before we go into this video, there is something Tulsi Gabbard said that actually ring into my brain.
Did your client get a fair trial?
No, I don't think so. We've been saying for over a year that we couldn't get a fair trial in Manhattan. We couldn't get a fair trial with the judge, and it played out in lots of ways exactly as we expected.
What we are seeing here should be a wake-up call to every American, regardless of your political affiliation, regardless about how you feel about President Trump or President Biden. What has happened is President Biden has turned our country into a banana republic.
Yes, import the third war, become the third war. That is what we just saw. This won't stop Trump. He will win the elections if he is not. But it does not mark the end of the various justice systems in the world. Anyone who defends this verdict is a danger to you and your family. I believe this should be a wake-up call to a lot of people. If you are not even feeling fine during the election day, you should be able to still go out and cast your vote because it is high time people see through what we have been saying on this platform. What I saw, it even made me, I was unable to actually even report news on it because I was sad. I have a couple of videos I'm going to show you. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. It will do you no harm if you share out this video. Taking a look, you will clearly see how people are changing their mind. People that have never loved Trump in the first place now are telling you, oh, just because of this, I'm voting for Trump. Even decide to donate money crash. That is to tell you the number of people waking up after this verdict.
How can we as Americans feel safe and feel emboldened in challenging political authorities in our own country when we know that they can use the power of law enforcement to go after us, to go after their political opponents, to go after people who have the courage and the audacity to challenge their authority? That is what is at stake here. The foundation for the success of our democratic republic is that we as Americans, we the people, have faith and trust in the rule of law. We must have this confidence that we will all be treated fairly under the law, regardless of our political affiliation or views, regardless of our race or religion, regardless of anything, any of these other affiliations or circumstances, that we will all be treated equally. That foundation of our democracy has been destroyed by the Biden-Harris administration. Make no mistake about how serious this is to you and me and to the future of our ability to live in a free society. They have done this through their personal political persecution of Donald Trump. If we allow this to stand, it'll forever be destroyed and our country will be finished if it's not reversed, and reversed quickly. So how do we do that? The only way is if every one of us as Americans, regardless of whether you're a Democrat or a Republican or an independent or a libertarian, when every one of us as Americans makes that decision that there is nothing more important than freedom. There is nothing more important than protecting our democratic republic, than defending our Constitution, than upholding the rule of law and saving our country. We must hold those accountable. We must hold President Biden and his administration accountable by punishing them and other politicians who dare to put their own desire for power in a higher place of importance than our freedom, our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, our rule of law, our democratic republic.
Yes, I'll be honest. The Trump verdict hit me super hard. I lost my mind. I panicked. Trump is the greatest president of my lifetime. A man that gives up everything to run for president of the United States. Trump once said, "They are not after me, they are after you. I'm just on the way." And that is the truth. As much as the verdict pains me, I won't stop fighting. We won't stop fighting. I'm so afraid of America. But don't relent. We have a country to save. Please pray for Trump and his family tonight. That is my friend sending this out. When I look at the pain people went through just within few hours and the massive support he is receiving, there is something that Republicans, in fact, Gov, should realize. I don't want to hear another damn word about Ukraine. I don't want to hear another damn word about Israel. I don't want to hear about Taiwan. I don't want to hear another damn word about any country except the USA. The fascist Democrat Party has completely destroyed this country. We have a wide open border. They are shitting on the constitutions. Why Republicans sit and observe? When I went through, like, seeing their right or partaking to this case, if the effort they took, like, to down on this was put initially, we will not see this. It is because Democrats realize that is the only way they can beat Trump. This opposition to Trump and FK send this out. The Democratic Party strategy is to beat Trump in the courtroom rather than in the ballot box. This will backfire in November, even worse, a profoundly undemocratic. Americans deserve a president who can win at the ballot box without compromising our government's separation of power or weaponizing the court. You can't save democracy by destroying it first. The Democrats are afraid they will lose in the voting box, so instead they go after President Trump in the courtroom. That is exactly what we are saying.
Do you know something I don't know? Like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
What's going on down there?
The best are those clips. I just saw one on Instagram.